Me and my friend Max are going to be talking about the differences between Dying Light and Dying Light 2, and we're going to be getting into more details about what they all have improved and what they can improve about Dying Light 2 compared to Dying Light 1.
Alrighty, shall we? Right now we're recording from two different perspectives. Death Bear is going to be recording from his recording Dying Light 2. I'm going to be recording Dying Light 1. Just so soon, once this video gets up, we'll make a way to be able to view both videos. Like if he has a YouTube channel, I'll post his YouTube channel down in the description. Or yeah, or if he doesn't want to post it to his YouTube channel, he'll send it to me and then I'll send it to him, or I'll post it on my YouTube channel with his credit, of course. So, anyways, how you doing,
Yeah.
Deathbird?
I am doing fantastic. How are you doing?
I am doing good right
Well, that is
now.
good. And right now I'm going to be playing some Dying Light 1 with you as well. I'm
Alrighty,
just going to
so
be talking about the differences between the two while I'm playing Dying Light 1 with you.
I'll just send you an invite, and this will
Ready then.
oh, I just joined you.
Oh, that works as well. I
That works
mean,
too, yeah.
however you want to do it.
Story mode, salt and batteries, okay. Normal difficulty.
It's gonna be a little bit more difficult on mine because I do have stronger zombies than yours. So if you do want to join yours, you can.
Yeah, let me do that. I will leave and then let you, or I'll send you an invite, or you, yeah, let me do that. Okay, so
Alrighty.
quit. Hopefully, all the viewers out there that are watching this video right now are doing well.
Rice is dead. Finally.
So,
Fucker got
what
what
do
he
you, what do
deserved.
And
you,
well,
Same with those assholes at the
huh?
GRE.
continue what you were saying.
So, what do you find that's so different about, uh, what do you call it? What do you find so different about, Dying Light
Dying
1
Light
and 2?
1.
Yeah.
What I've noticed is that Dying Light 1, the grapple hook instantly pulls you to the certain location that you grapple to, but in Dying Light 2, it doesn't do that. You actually are just swinging from it. You don't actually have a thing to pull you to the object. You have to swing to your object. So you have to find an object that's above you to be able to grapple to. Well, throw your, I guess you could say, pretty much throw your hook to, and then swing to get to your next spot.
Yeah,
Is
so
what I've
I've
noticed.
also noticed that you're only allowed to swing instead of like actually like um grab or like tele or not really teleport, but like it kind of act like in the first one it kind of acts like a zip line pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much. And then the other thing I've noticed is that this one, like, the buildings are not as tall and stuff like that, and people are, like, living
And
more or
he
less
is the
in
best runner in the zone.
more or less like on the ground and stuff like that. In Dying Light 2, everybody is living on the rooftops and everything like that.
Interesting.
Like you mostly want to stay on the rooftops and go from rooftop to rooftop is what I've noticed. But in here it doesn't really matter
People
if you're
are
going from
counting on you
rooftop
to
to
help them
rooftop
out.
or if you're
Please.
going on the ground.
Yeah,
And another
I've
thing
got
I've noticed is that night times are a lot more terrifying than in this. I mean, it's already terrifying enough in
Come here.
nighttime on Dying
Got a
Light 1,
special
but
deal for you.
Dying Light 2 you have screamers and they'll alert all the zombies in the area.
so what is a screamer?
Pretty
Like
much what a scream it has no arms on it. The only thing it has, its chest is puffed out, which I'm assuming for that is so it can get enough air to be able to scream very loud and very long. But yeah, it has no arms whatsoever.
Interesting.
and it just screams and alerts all of them in the area. So it's pretty much kind of like if you set off an explosion in this game. It alerts all the runners and everything like that. But instead it just screams, and that's the only thing it does. I mean, you pretty much want to kill them as soon as possible, and during the nighttime there's so many that it makes it really hard to do anything on the ground without all the zombies noticing you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've also noticed that I heard that in Dying Light 1,
I don't know how to thank you. That was
you're also allowed to have like rifles and shotguns. Is there like is there like how do I explain it? Is there no
Is there
guns
weapons
in
like
yeah,
guns and
yeah, is there guns in Dying Light
um
2?
I don't know if you can get to guns. I've played through it and I've completed the game with one of the endings. Throughout the game, I've never gotten a gun and I've never seen a gun. I've
Okay,
only seen bows and arrows and
so it's pretty
weapons
much
and stuff like
completely
that.
different.
Yeah, so you're not dealing with, people that have like, machine guns and pistols and SMGs and all
Yeah.
that stuff. You're dealing with just weapons, like melee weapons and bows. That's pretty much all you're dealing with.
Yeah.
I mean, it has been a while since I have played it, so I mean, for all I know, there could be a point where you do get weapons and you do start seeing people with weapons, but when I played it, I didn't notice any weapons, like any shotguns, assault rifles, pistols, SMGs, or anything like that, so.
Yeah. I've uh I've noticed that or out of my 3 months of actually owning Dying Light, I want to say that like one thing that they could have possibly improved was most definitely like elongating the story, making it a little bit longer, you know.
Yeah.
Like I really loved the story and I loved how it was going, but I think it could have like lasted a little bit longer.
Yeah. And Dying Light 2, you don't really have to worry about that, because you get, like, 5 different endings that can split off into different endings. So, you have a lot more, like, you may complete it one way, you actually can go back through there and make some different life choices in there, and
Yeah.
actually make it a whole nother playthrough, that's what I'm glad about that, is that you don't have just one ending and then, hey, you're done. Now you have to get DLCs to be able to continue the storyline.
Hmm.
You can go back in there 5 to maybe even 6 to 7 times, and you can, play it out differently, and however you want to change it up, and yeah, I'm really glad that every life choice in there you make is a completely different storyline. You can either join the enemy team, you can stay on the friendly team, you can make a complete different ending. It's
So
wicked.
so back to Dying Light 1. Tell me about your avatar or your character. Like
My
what's your
character?
yeah, what's your outfit?
The outfit that I have right now is currently from the following, which is the next DLC from this one, which is what's really cool is that in the following and Dying Light 1, which is the DLC that you can get, you actually get access to a vehicle. That one you don't get any gun. Well, you actually do get some guns. It's just a little bit later on.
Yeah.
But you can either bring your character from the original campaign to go in there, so you can bring weapons in there, and you will stumble across people that will roll some enemies that do have some weapons. But you're able to own a Jeep. Well, not a Jeep, it's more or less like a
Buggy.
buggy, yeah. So you're driving a buggy around, and it's a really open map. It's like, I would have to say it's definitely bigger than this map that we are currently on in the campaign. It's a massive map, and you get to drive your buggy around, and you have to get gas, you have to upgrade the parts for it. which is really cool. I was kind of hoping that they added that into Dying Light 2, but they did not add vehicles in there so far that I've seen. It'd be really
Mm-hmm.
cool if they added vehicles in there to be able to roam the streets, but
Oh yeah.
it seems like mostly Dying Light 2 is just going from rooftop to rooftop, which is,
Yeah, it's more of
I mean, it
a like
changes it up.
hardcore.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely changes it up from the whole factor of Dying Light 1 to where you're like mostly staying on the ground. In that one, you're wanting to stay on the top of the buildings, which is makes it really interesting sometimes, especially when you fall down, like down to the actual ground again. And especially if it's at nighttime, it makes it a very interesting gameplay.
And
That's why I
then
really like about it.
here's my outfit. My outfit's the astronaut DLC, which actually gives you two new weapons. It gives you it's kind of like a laser machete, so it kind of looks like it's definitely a machete, but it how do I explain it? It kind of acts like a lightsaber at pretty much. And then the outfit has a perk that gives you about what you said 30%.
I think like
30.
20% resistance to fall damage.
Yeah. And then you
So
also
it
get this.
definitely improves it. It definitely
Yeah.
makes it to where if you're falling, you don't take as much damage as you originally
hmm
would, which is actually really cool.
So back to Dying Light 2. What's the loot like on Dying Light 2?
The Dying Light 2, the loot, it doesn't go all the way up to orange is what I've seen, or maybe I haven't made it to orange. But right now I have on there, I have purple weapons like I have right now.
Mm-hmm.
And the highest one that I have right now, even though I've completed the game, gets me the highest weapon that I have right now does 332 damage,
Oh
which is
wow.
actually pretty insane. I mean, it's not like 1,000 damage like these weapons have.
Yeah.
So they don't give you like outrageous super high weapons.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I've seen, but I mean, maybe if I play some more, maybe I'll actually get, like weapons that are very close to that, if not that level.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
look at that! It's already nighttime. So, in Dying Light 1, the I think the only thing that you really have to worry about in Dying Light 1 is the volatiles, which are absolutely terrifying if you're not experienced to them.
Yeah.
Um,
And Dying Light 2, it's completely different. Like you have volatiles, you have screamers, and you also have there's normal zombies, like like the normal running zombies that'll chase you that are very sensitive to sound and stuff like that.
mhm.
Yeah. They pretty much increase, and the purple light that we have and stuff like that, they are very sensitive to that. They do not like that.
So
So if you
black
throw
lights.
like, yeah, black lights, yeah. So if
So
you throw
so
like a black light down, they'll pretty much cower like the volatiles do.
interesting.
Yeah.
So what I hear is Dying Light 2 also has black light, and you get more options to fight the zombies with with the black light. Am I correct?
Yeah, you get different things. You pretty much get flares, but it's like an LED black light that you can throw down. It has a
That's
limited
pretty cool.
use, kind of like the flares do. Like the challenge where you're facing against that player that turned into a zombie, and
Yeah,
that
but yeah.
you're supposed to take down the hives and stuff like that from it.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, it's pretty much like those flares you get from when you die from him, but
Mm,
they're just in LED form, which has black lights attached to them.
yeah.
And another thing I've learned is that they don't have that zombie option. Like I haven't found it to where you can actually become a zombie and, fight players. Which, I mean, it's kind of cool that it doesn't have that, but it's also kind of sad that it doesn't have it, 'cause I
Disappointing.
mean, yeah, because you don't get the thrill of, like, trying to fight against this and try to take out the hives.
Yeah.
But yeah. And another thing is, Aiden, the main character, or the main protagonist in that game, he is the one, he gets infected while trying to get to that town. And every night you have to worry about a certain bar that if it gets down too low, you'll die. Because, like, you have to keep your, you gotta keep your character like on this type of medicine that prevents him from turning.
Like antizin?
And yeah, pretty much like that. But it's like kind of like an inhaler. You take this inhaler, which stops that from happening to you. So that means
Interesting.
if you're in a black room or something like that, or a dark room that has no light to it, like any like, because if you're out in the sun, then you'll be perfectly fine. But if you're not, it's pretty much you need either the sun or you need those inhaler
UV
things.
lights too, yeah.
Yeah. Because
So
if
it's
you
not
don't, then it pretty much kills you, which you'd pretty much turn, but it doesn't show
yeah.
you turning. And throughout the storyline, you do turn into a zombie, which is also another really cool thing. Also, I probably should have said spoilers if anybody hasn't played this game.
Yeah, spoiler. Spoiler alert.
Yeah, I'll have to throw that into the front of the video, but yeah, so because this is a lot, I'm going to be telling a lot of details if you haven't played the game before.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I
which is
should
actually
also put spoiler details into Dying Light
yeah, the
1 because
title.
I know Dying Light 1 not a lot of people actually like play it.
Yeah.
Like unfortunately it is not a very like popular game as everybody thought it would be.
Yeah.
Because
I mean, I still really enjoy this game. I mean, this game is
yeah, it
really
is a very
enjoyable.
fun game.
Oh yeah, it
If
is.
you are like if you absolutely live for an adrenaline rush, this is most definitely the game for you.
Yeah, especially right at the beginning. Like when you're right at the beginning starting out in this game, it's gonna be very terrifying to like trying to fight off zombies and stuff like that. Cause like, you know, with the beginning weapons you first get, it makes it very, very challenging to be able to take down zombies, especially volatiles.
Yeah,
At the beginning, they are very strong to try to fight off. Very
yeah.
difficult.
Oh
But
no.
as soon as, like, after you get, like, you know, higher game and stuff like that, and you get better weapons, it makes it a whole lot easier to really be able to fight them off.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, shoot, the weapon that I have right now, it's pretty much a one-tap, and I'm killing them.
I've noticed with like shotguns. I've noticed with shotguns and the volatiles, you can almost instantly kill zombies. Well, no, really instantly kill zombies with the shotguns and the like the volatiles. You're like going up against the volatile, it's instant death with the shotgun. You can also upgrade the shotgun, which would give it the title Rusted Spine. Which is absolutely my favorite because it just does justice for the shotgun. And it's better than I expected, to be honest. You know, there's some other like zombie games out there that, like with the shotguns, they kind of nerf it, and you have a hard time trying to kill them. But I feel like if we had a zombie apocalypse, I think Dying Light would definitely be the most accurate like with the shotguns and such.
Yeah. But what I've actually heard from Dying Light, like the Dying Light 2 storyline, is that where you're at, they, like, since the outbreak happened, there was a certain company that took all the weapons from the people, and they buried, or they hid all the weapons, either aka buried or like got rid of them or something like that.
Yeah.
And took all their ammo. So that's what I was told when I just recently played it before I hopped on here. So it sounds like there are guns, it's just that
You
they're
gotta find them.
all hidden. Yeah, it's that you have to go and, like, find them and retrieve them.
Just kind of like
That's what
Dying Light 1, to be honest.
yeah. But instead of, you know, being in a little town, or being in, like, a decent-sized town like this, you're gonna be in a really big city. So instead
Yeah,
of, like, all these, you know, houses and stuff like that, it's gonna be, like, you know, really tall buildings and skyscrapers.
yeah,
So that's why most of it is, that's why a lot of the places are up top and they're not down on the ground. It's because the only spot you can really be on the ground is the frickin' the roads.
yeah.
Which nobody's gonna make a base out on the roads. So I mean it makes sense. Why? Oh, and also another thing is, every zombie you kill in Dying Light 2, you can't always loot them all. There's some that you can loot, and there's some that you can't loot at all.
Yeah,
So it decreases how much loot you really can get from the amount of zombies that you kill. So instead of in here you're looting, like, you know, 13 zombies and you get a whole bunch of mechanical parts, you kill 13 zombies in that game and you're lucky to get like 2, 3 loots.
yeah. So for Dying
So,
Light 1, what is like the craziest encounter? Like, what is the scariest encounter you've ever had to deal with, like in Dying Light 1? That is.
are we talking about DLCs and all?
Pretty much everything about the game. Like, like when you first started
Alright.
playing, and like when you're trying to like run away from a zombie or something, like the thing that like terrified you the most about this game when you first started out is what I'm really trying to ask.
I would have to say the thing that terrified me the most when I first starting it is, you know, those really big guys, like the ones that launch the boulders at you?
Oh, the tanks or whatever you want to call them.
Yeah, those. Because when I first seen one, I was terrified. I was like, how am I going to take that thing down? Like, it's like 3 times my size.
Yeah,
And of course, that was at the time when I had absolutely, like, my weapons would do just enough to be able to kill, like, basic zombies.
yeah,
So, I'm staring at this thing like, I have no idea how I'm going to take this thing down. I have no guns, no nothing. Like, I barely had anything. I had,
yeah.
like, the best weapon I had was, like, green or maybe blue weapons. So, my weapons did maybe, like, a max of, like, 300, 400 damage.
Hmm.
So, I'm not really pushing out, like, good amounts of damage and stuff like that. So,
Yeah,
I'm terrified and stuff like that. I'm surprised I even killed that thing. I, of course, died multiple times before I even killed him, but when I did, I felt really proud. To be honest with you, I think the very first time I seen one was in the mission to kill, what's his name?
Rice.
Yeah, Rice. You know,
Uh,
when they drop the crate down and you have to fight
oh
him?
yeah.
Yeah. There was other times where there was more and stuff like that. Those times I more or less just got to, like, I kind of just dodged around them and I didn't really have to deal with them. That's the time when I really had to, like, focus and actually kill him,
Yeah.
which was terrifying.
So another
So,
question I have, or I'm gonna say this real quick, but I think the scariest encounter I had was I just barely started out, and I was doing, I think I can't remember what I was doing. It was before the pact with Rays. Oh no,
mhm,
I had to retrieve the antizen from the cargo drop, and I
mhm.
was out until after night or until after sundown, which if you're not prepared enough, it is a really bad idea if you don't have the weapons to survive it. Um,
Yeah.
but I had like I know I got like 5 volatiles on me, and I panicked and I ran as fast as I could. Let me tell you, I was like 5 kilometers away from the tower,
Yeah.
and which would normally take about 2 minutes or 20 minutes to get from where I was to the tower. I moved so fast that it took me 2 minutes to get back to the tower, and I'm over here sitting there like like recalling it now. I wonder how I don't even know how I made it that fast.
Yeah. Well, I mean, when you're facing a whole bunch of volatiles, I mean, you gotta move fast, because, I mean, they're speedy. I mean, even with me using grapple hook, I mean, shoot, there's sometimes they catch right up to me.
Oh yeah, but in Dying Light 2, do they have what do you call it? Oh, what's the name? Lockpicks? Like pick like
Yes, yes, we do.
very cool.
There's a lot of things you lockpick in there, so,
Very cool.
yeah. And there's even these crates that I think, if I'm not wrong, gives you, like, you know how you do your skill trees and stuff like that? If I'm not wrong, I believe
Yeah.
you actually have to find these certain crates to be able to, like, increase your abilities, because you have to first get enough XP to be able to unlock that ability, and you have to find this,
Yeah.
like, crate to be able to level up.
Yeah.
And the more crates you find, you just have to, like, increase your XP more, so then you can get more abilities.
Yeah.
So it makes it a lot harder than just having to, you know, fight tons of zombies and then just unlock abilities. No, you have to kill a whole bunch of zombies and then find these certain crates that are, like, just laying around the map.
Mm.
And you kind of get a radar thing when you get close to them, where it tells you, oh, you're like 50 meters from them, or you're directly right on top of them. When you get closer, they pop up on, like, when you press Q, they'll pop up to where you can see them and all
Yeah,
that stuff
where it
like
might
that.
be.
Yeah. And another thing I just realized is the healing takes, it's, instead of a few seconds, it takes a lot longer to heal.
Yeah.
So, and it doesn't
Yeah.
heal as much, because the ones that I have, they're pretty much just rags. And here I have, like, military ones where it fills me up from, like, 50 health all the way up to 200 health.
Yeah.
You'd have to heal, like, roughly about 4 times to fully heal yourself.
Yeah.
So it makes it a completely different ball game to think about, hey, so how am I going to execute this, and how am I going to do all this, and makes you
Exactly.
really think about how you're going to how you're going to execute every single mission you do. Which is, I really like that you have to really think about, like, what you're planning on doing and how you're
Ooh.
going to execute it and everything like that.
I've just picked up a weapon upgrade. Let's see what this weapon upgrade is. First of all,
Okay.
I wonder if that is a police rifle, is it not? Yes, it is. I believe it is. Let's see. What do I want? Do I want to trade? Which one do you think is better, the military rifle or the police rifle?
The police rifle is what I've seen. The police rifle does more damage than the military rifle. Because I've looked
Okay.
over a whole bunch of military rifles, and I think they do roughly only 180 something, and I believe the police rifle does like 190.
All
I'm
right.
not
Let's
100%
see.
certain if that's correct or not,
Uh,
but
damage. Let's see. It doesn't show the damage. Firepower 184, accuracy 75, and rate of fire 100. So I would at least say it's pretty good.
yeah. I mean, having both rifle. I mean, having a rifle in general is going to make it easier. But
Oh
what
yeah,
I've seen is that police rifles do that little bit of extra damage. Which, I mean, there is other rifles that you can get that get up to like 300 damage per shot.
yeah.
Which is,
Uh,
I have one of them, which is currently in my bag.
that
Back at
actually
one of the
leads
bases.
us to another thing that I wish Dying Light would fix. Or like add in upgrades like to the rifles.
Yeah. I
Like
mean,
you,
not. I mean, it doesn't even have to be like upgrades, just in general to be able to like add attachments. Like, all right, I'm gonna add a red dot sight, or
oh
I'm
yeah,
gonna
yeah,
add an extension, like a mag extension, like a bigger
yeah.
mag, or like, you know, a silencer, so you're not, so your
Not
gunshots are not as loud as, you know,
definitely,
they
yeah.
usually are, so you can keep yourself more quiet and
Or maybe some like better ammo that like does more
yeah,
damage. So kind of like add on, so kind of like the bow and arrow, because you know with the barrel and arrow you can add
yeah,
what do you call it, explosive or incendiary, or you can make explosive or incendiary arrows, which
yeah,
do
same
a
as the
lot of damage.
crossbow.
Yeah, which I
Yeah,
have yet to come across the crossbow. I don't know if do they have the crossbow here in Dying Light 1.
yes, yes, they do. I actually have a crossbow on me right now.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. If I'm not wrong, I believe it's when you get higher up you deal with, you can get the
So like
crossbow.
higher rank, you get better weapons.
Yes. Like when I first started out, I had weapons like you did. Like the
Yeah,
like I'm still getting weapons from like the person that, like, you know, the person you can walk up to and they'll give you like weapons and stuff like that, like free
yeah,
weapons and stuff like that. Yeah,
yeah.
I started out with all those weapons, like 100 damage and stuff like that. And then now I worked up to now where I have like um weapons. I think if I'm not wrong, I believe this weapon that I have right now
Mm-hmm.
does, with upgrades, it does 1,946 damage, which is pretty much, I guess you could technically just say 2,000 damage.
That's overpowered right there. Just kidding, no. Any weapon
I
in
mean it I mean it pretty much is. I
I
mean
mean
as
if it
long
was
as
a
you spend enough
PvP,
time. Mhm.
if it was a player versus player, then yeah, it would definitely be overpowered. But if it was like since it's just you against like everything else,
Yeah.
it is a perfect weapon to have.
Oh yeah, it is. Because I mean, there's multiple times where I'll just run into groups and I'll just slash once and I'm slashing all their heads off. I mean, it's insane.
Yeah.
Especially if you get the King upgrade, it definitely increases the durability, the damage, the handling, and everything.
Yeah. Shiza. There we go. Okay. Ooh, look what we got here. Berserker and Crusader. So what do the weapon upgrades do?
The weapon upgrades in Dying Light 2 or 1?
One.
1?
Yeah.
Alright. Well, with the weapon upgrades, there's certain things that you can do. There's upgrades where you can do damage, handling, and durability.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can also upgrade it to where you have like the flaming, the flaming attachment, the electric attachment. There's a bleeding effect, and there's also I believe there's a freezing one as well. I don't know exactly what that one does. I'm assuming it, you know, freezes your enemy once you
Yeah.
attack them. But I'd have to say my two favorite ones. I believe there's one other one that I can't think of right now. But my two favorite ones is the flaming one and the electric one. Those are my two favorite attachments to use. The electric one is best for dealing with hordes because you make one slash and it starts to electrocute all the zombies that you're dealing
Yeah.
with. And the flaming one just deals that extra little bit amount of damage to if they're not dead from your first hit.
Yeah.
Like this runner right now is on fire, which is making her deal damage. I mean, of course it takes a little bit longer for them to die, but I mean it deals that little bit of extra damage for my next hit, so it, you know, secures me the second hit they're going to be dead.
Yeah. Which, that's another thing that terrifies me, the runner. Look at this, they can climb. Ain't that crazy? They can climb. Oh.
Yeah, they can climb all over the place. I mean, they are a pretty big hassle to deal with.
Yeah,
sometimes.
definitely.
So, I mean, you're trying to mind your own business, and they're like, hey, I see you.
Yep.
They'll come out of nowhere. They'll be like, hey, you got that flesh that I want? I'm running up on you.
Look at the damage of the shotgun. Sorry that I'm gonna be using the shotgun, but I gotta show you guys this. The shotgun just blows the limbs. Just you hit them in the torso, and their limbs just fly off. Viewer discretion is advised, though. It is very gruesome. Yeah.
I mean, this game in general is just a gruesome game.
Yeah. That's another thing that you have to worry about is the ammo. So you gotta use your ammo fairly. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
I mean, unless you're that person where you just straight up just use it, but I mean, it's best to only use it when you really need to use it.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But I mean, unless you have if you have tons of you know, money and ammo and stuff like that, you know, use it as much as you possibly want. I mean, it's a good way to be able to attract a whole bunch of zombies and then, you know, fight them all off.
Farm them,
and
yep.
Then, yeah, a good farming source. To get a whole bunch of, you know, money and parts. And,
yeah.
Yeah.
Because right now I think I have about... Let's see how much I have. How much cash do I have? It doesn't tell me. Oh wait, I have $32,070 or $3,200, $3,270 or something like that. 3,270. Yeah. That's better.
Yeah, I have $82,156.
Nice.
So
Ooh,
I've been grinding.
That's a chest I haven't seen. Ooh, lockpick.
To be honest with you, I think the reason why I have such good weapons is because I do have... 1 second.
Alright, take your time. Bless you.
Sorry about that.
It's all good.
Because I do have roughly, I think it said roughly about 56 hours on this character alone. So I would have to say that's kind of the reasoning why I do have such good weapons, is because I have spent a lot of time into this one character.
Yeah.
I mean, even in the following, I think I have roughly about like 30-something hours on that character.
Yeah.
He's max tier in all the levels and stuff like that. He's level 6 in the because you rank from level 1 all the way up to, well, 0 technically, all the way up to 6.
Yeah.
Each leveling in there gives you more access to certain things. Like this like the outfit that I have right now, you get that at tier 6 or level 6 because there is it's kind of a different gameplay. So instead of dealing with buildings, you're dealing with like open environments.
Yeah.
So that's why it makes it so useful to have the vehicle to be able to drive around and stuff like that.
Cool. Yeah. One thing you will notice is that the zombies do like to jump scare you.
Oh yeah, they will. They'll come up right behind you and they'll grab you and they'll jump scare you.
And let me tell you, folks, it is terrifying as hell.
Oh yeah, it is.
Mm, like not even 2 minutes ago, I just had a zombie like jump scare me, and it was a runner too. So
Yeah.
let's search her. Okay. And then one thing you want to be careful about is falling off of the ledge when you're when you're uh, when you're trying to do parkour. That's another
Oh
scary thing.
yeah. That most certainly is that is most certainly one that is pretty scary sometimes.
All right. Other than complaining about Dying Light 1, I have noticed that is sometimes if you are needing some comedy in your life, just go up to a high just go up to a high building. You know, just go up to a high building, attract some zombies, and just watch them fall trying to chase you. You know,
Yeah, have them fall off the large building or something like that.
because I know I was fighting race and I was being chased by some runners, and I was up on the scaffolding, and I watched like two or three zombies like chase after me and try and jump, but they missed. They missed the jump, and I watched like two or three zombies fall like off of this really high scraper. It's that skyscraper all the way up there too.
Yeah. That's where you fight him for his last battle, if I'm
Yep.
not wrong.
And I want to say it was either yeah, it was up like right there on the crane. I watched like two or three zombies fall off, and I kind of sat there laughing a bit.
Yeah.
It is a great way to kind of ease your nerves, like um when you're like full of anxiety. You know. Here, hold them off. I'm gonna go through this real quick.
Alright, one second. I'm doing some modifications to my weapon right now. Looks like there's another one that's for impact as well,
What?
for the weapon upgrades.
And another thing is like the zombies, they actually have like physics to them. So if you like jump on top of or like if you land on top of a zombie, they'll actually like fall over instead of like you like phasing through them,
Oh yeah.
which I actually like that.
Or if you run into them, you'll actually you can either knock them over or you can just push them backwards.
Yeah. One thing you want to be careful about is the ones that actually like smoked in their lifetime, so they kind of like had a they kind of have like a thing around them and such, and it's toxic apparently. Like some of the smokers have like actual cigarettes, which are actually quite valuable in like when selling them. It's actually quite surprising on how valuable these cigarettes are.
Yeah.
Like in real life, you would expect them not to be like valuable because survivors trying to live their life. I mean, I can see why they're valuable because like stress and all that.
Yeah. And also another thing is they're not going to be mad or like produced a lot because there's no factories that are still open to
Yeah.
produce all these cigarettes and everything like that. So
Exactly.
probably for all these survivors, they're a lot of them are scared to be able to, actually come out here and, find cigarettes. So
Yeah,
when you do find cigarettes and you do sell it to them,
makes a
they'll
pretty
pay a
good.
lot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's another good way to make money. Just kill zombies and or honestly, just try and find cigarettes. If you don't want to kill zombies, try and find some cigarettes and you can sell them for
Yeah.
a pretty penny.
What I've found to be the best thing to do is to actually, there's certain necklaces and stuff like that that if you find,
Oh yeah,
you can sell those for a lot more. I think there was one necklace that I got that sold for roughly about $300 to $400.
jeez. Yeah,
So I mean, if you find enough of those necklaces, because I've had it to the point where I had like $10,000 just in valuables, just
yeah.
because of those necklaces.
And for advice, if you're gonna get into a Dying Light, definitely like save up on the valuables until you feel like you have enough money to actually sell them, or like until you feel like you can sell them and get a pretty penny off of them.
Yeah, and sometimes they're running deals where if you have like certain necklaces or if you have certain valuables, they can sell for roughly 2 to 3 times more than they normally would.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So that's why if you hold on to them, if you go to different shops, there could be one where they're actually, you could sell something for double the price than you really could, or than you
Yeah.
previously could have. So that's why sometimes it's better to hold on to some things, even though if you may not need it, you could sell it for a lot more and get more money than in a
You can.
shorter period of time.
Fun fact: you can actually sell your weapons too. Some of these, like some of the weapons, even though they're like damaged, they'll still go for a pretty penny.
I mean, yeah, every weapon that I have, every single time it gets destroyed and I can't repair it anymore, I don't just, throw it on my inventory. I actually bring it back to the main place because, I mean, I buy it for like roughly like 26,000, but even if you're using the weapon and then it fully breaks, you go back there and you sell it, you're still getting like 3 to 4 grand out of the weapon,
Oh yeah.
even when it's fully broken.
Which I will definitely show you guys. So let me head back to the tower if can remember where that is.
And another thing I like to do is I like to run around and every weapon I find, I'd like to grab them and I fill up my inventory. And once I have my inventory full, I'd go to a shop or something like that, and then I'll go out and I'll go sell all the weapons that I've collected because all the
Yeah.
weapons that I normally find are not very good weapons. They're normally weapons that only do like 800 damage compared to my weapons that do like 140, 150.
Yeah.
So I'll take those back and I get if I get like my whole inventory full with blue weapons at roughly about like 11 grand right there, if not more.
Yeah.
So I like to go around and I like to collect a whole bunch of weapons and then go to the shop, sell them, get some good cash. Plus, mixed with valuables, so if you get like 5 grand in valuables, and then you get like, 11 grand in weapons, that's 16 grand right there. So, you'll have enough to, get some, decent purple weapons and stuff like that, get some
Ow.
better weapons.
Run, run, run. I didn't know. I made so many zombies come after me. Well, I gotta use my head, mouth, my medkit. Yeah, another thing that I really like about Dying Light is if you get a skill point, you can upgrade your character, or you can upgrade your character to be able to jump over zombies.
Yeah, I use that one a lot. I would have to say that's the best one that I've gotten out of
Yeah.
all the upgrades for my characters.
So if you don't have the weapons to fight, and you need to get out of dodge, just jump over the zombies.
Yeah, I'd say
Where
my three favorite
is?
things that I've gotten is the grapple hook, the drop kick, and being able to jump over zombies.
Oh, that. Oh, I found the. Excuse you. Who said you can come up here? Nobody. Okay, so I know where I need to go now. Also, you can also use. Apparently, you can use zombies to cushion your fall. I just learned.
Yeah. I know there's another ability where if you jump onto a zombie, as soon as you get close, like, to almost falling directly on top of them, if you press the trigger button to attack, you'll actually jump on top of them and stab them through the chest, which instantly kills them.
Oh, that'd be pretty cool.
Hey, friend.
Yeah.
Over here.
I currently have that one unlocked. It's pretty awesome. When you're jumping down from a high place directly on top of zombies, I normally just do that, which then impales them, and then causes me to take no fall damage. Or if I do take fall damage, I don't take as much fall damage.
Yeah. On the road again? Just kidding, I'm joking. I'm probably gonna get copyrighted for that. Just kidding. I don't know. I might.
I mean, you probably won't, because you're the one singing it, and it's not actually the real singer singing it.
That is
Or
true.
a video.
That is true.
Yeah, see, like, I have 6,265 dollars valuables.
Hmm.
And
Let me sell this.
the four necklaces I have, they're each one selling for $360.
For valuables, I have 3,690, which I have 3 pouches, cosmetics, 13 coffees, and 17 cigarettes. Which is good money. That's good money right there.
Oh yeah.
I'm also gonna sell. I'm gonna get my boomerang blade because I know that's unrepairable. So I'm gonna.
Yeah, see, this weapon that I have right now does 2,167 damage.
Jeez.
Plus with the flaming effect.
Jeez, dude. Oh, I forgot I had a bow and arrow. But I'm gonna
Yeah,
sell my boomerang blade, which is 2,918, which will rack me up to about 105,000. Wait, no, 10,800 or 10,585. Sorry, my bad. I can.
yeah.
I tell you, I can.
You won't find better stuff anywhere else.
I swear I can read.
Yeah, you got this, bud.
Uh,
What's also another thing I really like as well is that when your weapons are equipped, they don't take up in your backpack room. Because I know some games where if you have weapons equipped, they'll still take up your backpack room.
Yeah.
But this game, it actually, you can fill up your backpack, which is I actually have 14 slots for a backpack for
Yeah.
weapons and stuff like that. So I could fill it up with 14 weapons that I
You won't
find
better
across
stuff
the
anywhere
map.
else.
And then I can
Yeah.
go and sell those ones and then get better weapons.
I found a Sipahi
Supply drop?
saber. No, a Sipahi saber, so I'm gonna check that out. It's a
That's pretty
sword, so I'm gonna check that out. I'm gonna see the damage. It was a green weapon, so for a sword being a green weapon, that's kind of shocking. Or not a green weapon, a blue weapon. It's kind of shocking. So we're gonna definitely give it a try. See why it's so low on the scale.
Yeah.
So we're gonna intentionally find a zombie. Hello, zombies, come here. Oh! Okay, so it definitely takes a few hits for the zombies to actually get damaged, like severely damaged.
Yeah.
Hey, one thing you want to do, folks, is when you're fighting zombies in the zombie apocalypse, make sure you wipe the blood off your blade, otherwise it will rust. It will rust your knife.
It'll rust it a lot faster.
Yeah.
I mean, pretty much any liquid would, but blood does contain rust as well. Well, the blood can, well,
It
the
contains
blood
iron,
contains iron,
yeah,
which then
iron.
will rust your things a lot faster.
Oh yeah.
Like, I mean, water will rust things, but it won't rust it as
It'll
fast.
take a long time for water to actually rust things, though.
Yeah. Blood would only take, like, maybe a few days before it started rusting.
Also, if you have a katana, lubricate it with oil. Like I don't know what type of oil, it's like a baby oil or something like that, but you want to lubricate your katana. It's like if you actually have like a handmade katana. Don't ask me how I know that because I don't know.
Yeah, you just know it just from knowing it,
Just from
I
what?
guess. So I guess you just know it from knowing it, I guess.
Yep. Oh!
Looks to be there's a person in this building.
One thing I like about, or another thing that I like about, Dying Light is when you're, killing the zombies with your sword and you hit them in such a way, like if you hit them in such a perfect angle, it'll actually go into slow motion and, it'll, like, cut the zombie's head off. Like when you're trying to cut the zombie's head off and you actually succeed, it'll show it in slow motion, which I think is pretty cool.
Yeah, Dying Light 2 still has that as well.
You scared the
The
crap
whole
out of me.
slow motion. Boo.
You.
Yeah, I said boo.
Oh.
Ooh, there's a
Alright.
flag.
Let's see here. I wonder if I can upgrade this.
Oh, bless you. Hi, buddy. Hi, Bubbles.
Okay, so
Hi, Bubbles.
I wonder what's down in here. I wonder if there's a way to get in there. Must be, I think. Cause look, there's a
There's a will, there's a way.
yeah. Yeah, there's a well there
There
line
we go.
wrapping on Main Street. Oh, there we go. Oh. Let's see here. Nothing else in here I don't see. Unless, oh, here we go. Here we go.
Shovel.
Ooh, Halvo. Okay, so he just, my
Under-
guy just,
Undertaker's shovel.
ooh, where did you find that?
Found that
Ooh.
right there. It was hanging. It was leaning up against the wall.
Ooh, I wonder if it's a purple.
It's
Ow.
not. It is a It is not a purple. Here, I'll
Also,
actually drop it.
How do you
Right
use your
here.
shield? Oh, okay. How do you use your shield?
It's the same thing as being able to use your grapple hook and stuff like that. It's the middle button on your mouse.
Oh,
You just have to move over to it first.
so how
Which
do you
is how I do it. If you press your number 1 key, or if you hold it down, you can move your mouse around to select it,
Oh, okay.
and then
okay.
you can. I press my middle mouse button down to use it, but I haven't used it because I haven't had it to use it.
Yeah. So I'm definitely
But-
gonna try out the shield.
Yeah, I mean, if you hold it or if you press it down, it'll actually pop up a shield on your screen.
I wonder if it'll pop up for you. Hold on.
Yeah, I'll wait to see if it pops up. Oh yeah, it does. That's really cool.
Okay, so I want to try this out now. I know the shields are definitely gonna have a like a damage level, but I'm gonna try it out. Come on, zombies.
There was one to your side.
Okay, so it definitely is realistic. So, like, if you put up a shield, it doesn't. Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I got too
Yeah, I'm
comfortable.
coming back. I'm coming back.
Yeah, that's one thing you also have. So when you're on an online match, or when you're on an online lobby, or whatever you want to call it, you actually get downed like a like if you're in what's it called,
When you take too much damage and you get knocked,
yeah, kind of
they
like
can actually have your partner help you and get you up.
Call of Duty Black Ops 2.
Yeah. Or I guess you can technically say it for nowadays. Kind of like Warzone.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I just knocked a zombie into a safe zone.
Well, this is right next to the safe zone. The safe zone's actually right over here.
I was like, oh no, how did that happen?
Yeah, because if there was a safe zone, we wouldn't be able to attack the zombie, and it
I'm
wouldn't be able to
genuinely
attack us.
curious if I can do that though. Like if I can make a zombie get up here, like in a way, and then I can
Yeah,
smack it into the safe zone, I wonder if that would actually be possible.
yeah, I've done it a few times where I've actually knocked a zombie into the safe zone. They just stand there screaming at you, but it's more or less just the runners, and they'll just jump out of the zone
Oh,
after they
interesting.
stand there for a few seconds. There was actually one time where they actually ran into the safe zone, and after they tried jumping out of the zone, they lost their like they lost their footing and they stumbled out the window, face first into the ground. Their head exploded.
Oh,
It was actually pretty funny watching it happen.
I mean, yeah, you're like over here being chased by a fucking zombie. You think that zombie is like an apex predator to you, thinking they're
And then
so
it comes.
smart, and then all of a sudden you just watch it fly out the window. You're like, well, well, it's
Yeah,
it.
I
They,
watched the zombie fall out the window and I seen its head explode. I'm like, oh, that was pretty funny. They always try to be the apex. They try to be the apex, but really they're not. Humans are the most apex you can possibly get.
and then the police rifle, it kind of acts like a 50 caliber but smaller. Like it definitely stops them in their tracks. So it's probably a 7.62. I mean, I think that's what police use. No, they probably use 5.56. 5.56 for 7.62. Also, one thing I learned is you can actually own a 50 caliber sniper rifle. All you need is a I think it's a stage 3 military or stage 3 weapons license.
Yeah. You can actually own a bigger weapon than the 50 cal in the United States.
Oh yeah,
It actually dwarfs the 50 cal.
which is like a 20 millimeter, like a 20 millimeter rifle.
Yeah. If I'm not
Which can
wrong,
you
I believe
imagine?
it.
Can you
I
imagine
believe it's
someone?
actually 6 foot long. If I'm not wrong,
What?
I believe it's 6 foot long to be exact. The rifle.
Yeah, I know which one you're talking about now. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just did quick work of those zombies. That's hilarious. Come on, zombies. Oh, well, that's I just watched like 5 zombies, like 5 different zombies, just fall to their death.
Jeez. The thing just launches them.
The shotgun, yeah. I want to say since the way it like launches, that was a jump scare and a half. I think the way it launches them, it kind of acts like a 10 gauge, like a 5 gauge shotgun. Because 5 gauge
Yeah.
definitely, it definitely has a kick.
I'm gonna be right back shortly.
All right, take your time. Hmm. There we go. Okay, so I know I've got. Hmm. Hmm. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Well, I just realized that today was Cinco de Mayo Day.
Oh yeah!
It's actually the celebration of when Mexicans won the war against another I think it was another country if I'm not wrong.
Spain.
But yeah, Spain.
Oh! I just split a zombie in half. Viewer discretion is advised. I will keep saying that. I split a zombie in half with a shotgun somehow.
Hmm.
Don't ask me how, because I don't know how.
Wait, I got a question for you.
Ask away.
How'd you do it?
I don't know. Mm. All I know is I shot the zombie. The zombie decided to get hit in a certain way. So,
Just
yeah,
exploded in it.
excuse you.
I just looked up on the roof and I just seen roughly about 3 to 4 zombies up here.
Oh, this is how I die. Damn it.
I'm coming.
Thank you.
Here, let me heal you up real fast. There you go.
Hey, buddy, how's it hanging? I'm just gonna take your $40 off you. Look at this dude, just chilling over here, you know?
Yeah.
These zombies seem really tired. They've been up all night, you know, and such
Yeah.
things, and eating them that delicious brain, you know. If I was a zombie, I'd probably know why they love the brain so much, you know. Like, who
Yeah, 'cause
knows
they
if...
want all the knowledge.
What?
Yeah, 'cause they want all the knowledge.
Oh, really?
They want all the knowledge in the world.
I didn't know that, to be honest.
Yeah. They want to be the superior ones, that's why they want brains. Because they think if they can eat brains, they'd have more knowledge. Then they can be smarter.
I was talking to one a few days ago, and one of them actually said that it cures the pain or something like that.
Huh.
I was like, how the hell did you not die? Oh, look! Hey, you might want to back up. There we go, that zombie's dead now. Might as well call me the gunslinger. So I wonder actually where to find the buggy, because I know I have the following.
The bug where you actually get the buggy is actually a mission. It's one of your missions to get the buggy.
Okay.
So I mean, if you'd want to play some of the following like sooner or something like that, we can play some of that.
Yeah. Show everybody what the following is and such.
Yeah. I mean, you want to hop over to the following right now?
Yeah, let's do that.
Alright.
Wait, let me kill this zombie real quick. There we go. Okay, let's head... We should probably head over to a safe zone real quick. Oh, look, a safe zone. Oh, look, a bar. Okay, here we go. Oh, look, a trophy. Okay. So we shall head over to the following. You wanna start up a you wanna do a you wanna start up the lobby?
I can do that. Now I'll just invite
So
you.
yep. So it'll be easier for me. So because I don't know how to start up the following. So
Alright.
hold on, I'm gonna be right back real quick.
Alrighty. So everybody, this is the following. So, how you normally start... Yeah, let me get to the point where you'd normally start. So, right over there in the mountains, you come out from this cave over here. Oh, I'm actually going to take my vehicle over there to show you guys. You would, after you get to this place, you'll be sent to get this vehicle, which I'll show this.
Sorry about that. I'm back. Had to grab something to eat, like a little snack. All right. Let's do this. Either. Senior.
Yeah, so this would be... Can you not drive the vehicle? You're gonna dunk it in the water. Just leave it there. Get out of the vehicle.
Okay,
Get out of the
okay,
vehicle. Get out of the Thank you.
okay.
So this is where you'd start out from. You'd come up from that mountain over there. There's a little cave up there. I'm not 100% certain if we can get up there. But this is the beginning area where you get from. Right up there is where you jump off and you jump right into the water. And you'd push over here. You'd go into the town right over there.
Mate, you have a bit of a British accent there.
You want to hop in the vehicle? We'll drive over there.
Yeah. I probably got it stuck, didn't I?
No, you didn't get it stuck.
Are you sure you don't want me to drive?
No, I don't like other people driving the vehicle. It's just the way I pulled into here. It's getting a little stuck. There you go. And with the vehicle that I have, it's much more increased in durability and stuff like that, and speed. So it's gonna be a lot faster than most vehicles. And then you would come over here to the village, and well, I guess this little house, I guess you could call it. And then the mission to get your vehicle, you'd come right on over here. It's over in this general direction. And after you get over here, there'll be a vehicle waiting for you with some bandits that you have to kill. I already have this place already secure and everything like that. And there's your vehicle.
Look at that beautiful little beast.
Yeah. So I got my vehicle. Everything in it is pretty much all orange besides the engine. I have to upgrade the engine. And yours... currently, I can't check the engine. Can fill it up though. There you go. You got a full tank. And if you check into your skills, you can actually see you have a driver one.
Oh!
Which my driver one is almost all the way maxed. I still have a few more things like mechanic level 5 where I can allows you to craft level 5 buggy parts.
Oh, this map is
And
huge.
yeah, it is a really huge map. It's definitely a lot bigger than the typical map that you'd be on. Which you can get flamethrowers, you can get electric cab, and a whole bunch of other stuff. You can get NOS, you can get NOS level 2, you can get better armor for it and everything like that. It's really cool to have, but I'll be right back in a few seconds. I am being called.
Alright.
If my desk goes to... There we go.
Ow.
One step closer, and I've done that. You don't like my company?
Alright, I'm back.
Right back. What?
I'm gonna try increasing my driving level so I can craft level 5 parts and then try to get you some level 5 parts.
Alright. I'm gonna create some lockpicks.
Alright.
Create some more lockpicks. And some more. Ow. I don't think this place is secured. There's zombies.
Yeah, there may be a few zombies.
I can repair one of my buggy parts. So what's your favorite part about, I don't know if I asked you this already, but what's your favorite part about, Dying Light 1?
I'd have to say, like, the storyline. It's a very good storyline, I really like it. I mean, like I said, it would be really cool if it was longer so you'd be able to experience it for longer, but...
Yeah.
But I mean, it is still a really nice storyline that they have.
I have 2 runners. 3 runners.
What I've seen to be the best thing to get more experience for your car and stuff like that is just to go around just running over some zombies.
Yeah.
I mean, it does damage your vehicle a lot, but I mean, when you get higher ranking parts, you can definitely run over a lot of zombies before you have to worry about having to repair it.
Oh yeah.
Because I've had these parts for like ages, and I've ran over multiple zombies, and none of them have even turned yellow yet. I think they're still at like 80%. So It definitely proves that when you get better parts, they definitely have a lot better health.
Yeah. There was a big guy in here, like a brute, or the guy who holds the heavy pipe or the heavy pole or something like that.
Yeah.
I don't think they actually have a name for those zombies yet.
I'm not 100% certain.
I always thought they did or something like that.
Maybe. And I
Oh,
mean,
there's a
just driving
skeleton.
in general, you will unlock a few points here and there, but I mean, I get a whole bunch of points from running over zombies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. Yes. Ow. On my way. Dude, I am just absolutely just. I am joyriding in this buggy.
Yeah, same here, man.
Oh, hi, buddy.
Oh, hello there. Yeah, I've just been going through this field, just running over a whole bunch of zombies.
This is definitely something out of a movie now.
Oh, yeah.
What the hell? Apparently, I have a viral chasing me. Okay, so I found out how to throw them off. Because if you just like take a sharp enough turn, you'll just absolutely throw them off.
Oh, yeah. I mean, with how fast mine is, I can just run away from them pretty much. Well, that's a cliff.
Sounds like fun. Let's hit it.
Well, RIP vehicle.
Oh,
Yep.
I pulled the same thing.
I see that.
Man, you could have told me.
Well, I'm not really the greatest person to be following for that.
Mm,
I just see something, I just go for it.
I wonder how you get out of here now.
I'm gonna have to say you're probably gonna have to swim upstream till you can get to the land over there, because there is some land you can climb up from. Since you don't have the grapple hook.
Yeah, I'll get it soon though.
Yeah.
Oh, I can see around from here, I think. Might be wrong. This might be an entirely different country altogether.
Honestly, I can't tell if that is or not.
Kind of looks like wrong.
Yeah, kind of does.
Oh, you can search other vehicles.
Yeah.
Okay. Like you can search the hoods. Are you being chased?
Hmm? No, I'm just running.
Oh. Lubricants, okay.
Looks to be the nearest spa is down this road.
Oh yeah. So is there volatiles here too?
Yes, yes, there is.
Okay. Sorry, that zombie was looking at me in a, in the worst way possible.
Yeah.
Like she was just staring at me. So I just shot her in the head. Here, watch this, watch this.
Yeah, that does. And for everybody that is watching, don't take that as a way of whoever's staring at you wrong, you can just shoot them with a shotgun. No, that does not mean that.
Exactly.
It,
Don't.
in game form, yes, you can, but
In
not in
real life,
IRL.
don't. Yeah.
Yeah, not in real life.
Because
In
then
real life,
that'll land you with like a 10-year sentence or death sentence.
I'll actually land you a lot more than probably 10 years.
Like I said,
But
a death
still,
sentence.
yeah, probably either a death sentence or something worse.
What's worse than a death sentence?
Life in prison.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, that's true.
Because, I mean, imagine having to sit in there, and I mean, you know the amount of bad stuff that happens in prisons? I mean, shoot, man. I'd rather have the
Yeah,
death sentence than have to be stuck in prison for the rest of my life, man.
yeah.
Oh, looks like we're getting the volatiles now.
It's okay. I got a shotgun.
Oh, but the ones that I have, they are much stronger than the ones that you have in yours. I would have to say 2 to 3 times stronger. So,
Okay, because that's a good thing you told me because I only have one shell left in my shotgun.
mm.
It's a good thing you can sneak past volatiles, right? Yeah.
Yeah, just as long as you don't get in their sight and as long as you're not being loud.
21:49.
Yeah, they're using military time in this game.
Yep. So I think it's like 10:02 or something like that. What'd you find?
Oh, a military rifle.
Hmm.
And these volatiles are actually these ones actually have armor plating on the side of them.
Oh, what the hell?
So they have armor plating, which makes them even stronger. I mean, I can fend them off pretty easily, but you may be a different story.
Where's my shotgun? Where's my shotgun? Sorry, I'm gonna have to go loud. Or no.
I'm already down. I mean, hey, there's a few I can fend off, and then it gets to a point where there's just too many, and I can't fend myself off anymore.
So as you can see, if you if you don't feel like you can handle the zombies well enough, there is always a story mode, which actually lessens the damage of the zombies.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. So I'm
Oh, and
gonna
actually not too far from the spot. We can get our vehicles back. It's actually just right over here.
nice.
Yeah.
Prices are more than fair.
Not to mention it's at a safe zone too.
Yeah. And if I'm not wrong, I believe there's actually a shop here. Oh yeah, there is. It's on top of the gas pumps.
Nice. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm definitely gonna buy some shotgun rifle. I mean shotgun ammo.
Yeah.
So, what do you think the police rifle uses? Do you think it uses SMG ammo or or rifle ammo?
Well, if it's a police rifle, it would use rifle and stuff like that.
Okay,
Tin cans are going for a little bit more than they normally would.
I have about 1350 for valuables, so I'm gonna sell that. It's kind of unfortunate you can't sell ammo that you don't need.
Or maybe tin cans are actually going for cheaper than they normally are. It looks to be tin can is actually $32, but the tin can that's up here is only 16.
Hmm. Excuse you. Who do you think you are? Who do you think you are? You asshole.
Now, what can I buy from you that's good damage? Oh look, there's even a rusty Ranger. Or Ranger? Yeah, Ranger.
Okay, yeah, that went horribly. Okay. Why can't I jump up? There we go.
Hard to decide, isn't it?
I'm wondering what type of car parts I can craft.
Oh, I am making those volatiles mad. Because they can't get to me.
Looks to be there's military parts I can craft. But it looks like they're pretty expensive. Yeah,
I found a glitch.
Obviously, was it right off on the edge? You can shoot off and they can't get you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you'll find a few glitches like that.
Ooh. Oh, where'd you go?
I'm downstairs.
Oh.
Right. The call for your vehicle, it's actually right... Where was it? Right here.
The what?
To recall for your vehicle.
Hmm.
Then it spawns right out here.
Okay. Well, I think that's gonna conclude it for our video.
Yeah.
Alright. Y'all
But if
have
you
a good...
guys enjoyed, please like and subscribe, and tune in for some more videos.
Yep. And don't forget to hit that big red bell. Uh,
Yeah, so you
so you
guys
can
can
get...
see the new videos we post.
Hell yeah. Alright, you guys have a
But,
good night.
or day, or evening, or
Yeah.
whatever time it is for you guys.
Yep.
And
Max and...
we'll catch you guys on the flip side.
Yep, Max and Bear signing off.